Trust what I say. The moment that news hit the market, these restaurant chains and all that, they started tightening up and they started making contracts. They started making documents to protect themselves from ever having to go through what McDonald's went through. Because even though the $800K ain't nothing to the McDonald's corporation, I know they were still pissed that they had to pay that. Oh, and that cook for that day? Hey, he ain't allowed to work at a McDonald's worldwide again. Bro can't even go to China and work at Mickey D's. That's how bad it is for him. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TripleFStackz checking in once again. Yes, sir. Flex for the folks. Flex for the folks. And I'm back with another video, man. Make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're a returning viewer and you still haven't subscribed, well, you just sleeping. Sleepy ass boy, oh ugly ass boy. Nah, go ahead and sub to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that push notification button so you know when I'm dropping another video. Appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing me. Appreciate y'all leaving the comments. Keep sharing the videos, man. And yes, sir, hope you're having a blessed day. And let's get to this video. So I will be discussing a Florida jury who awarded an 8-year-old girl $800K after she was burned by a McDonald's chicken nugget. What a headline. 8-year-old girl wins $800,000 after being burned by a chicken nugget. Bro, she got burned by a chicken nugget, bro. Burned by a chicken nugget. I'm glad that the girl's okay. I'm glad that she got awarded repercussions. But I just gotta ask, what type of lawyer did that little girl have to make this an open and shut case to give him $800K? And I feel like the $800K was being nice. Y'all gonna be like, what do you mean? Hey, all I know is this. Y'all don't go out there burning yourselves with chicken nuggets from McDonald's or any of these fast food restaurant places, because they gonna look at y'all dumbass like, what the hell are you doing? You think we're gonna pay you because you burned yourself with a nugget? Well, this Florida girl getting awarded $800,000 for her getting burned by a chicken nugget. You're not hurt. You don't have her lawyer. They don't look at you like that. You grown as hell over here burning yourself with chicken nuggets, expecting us to pay you. Boy, you better take this Band-Aid and a slap on the wrist and a shoulder tap and move your ass on somewhere. What you talking about? I know people is just, hey, just as flabbergasted as me. Like, it just be so crazy how, you know, we be living in life and then it's always that one glitch in the matrix that just gives somebody a big money grab, but like they just get compensated really well for some shit that we really didn't even believe was possible. I mean, if I were to sit here and tell you today that a little girl would get burned by a chicken nugget and they would pay her $800K, you would look at me like, boy, $800K for what? For who? Why? What's she getting $800K for? Because she got burned by a nugget? You know how many times I done burned my hand on the stove? You know how many times I done burned the roof of my mouth eating something too hot? Where's the compensation for that? I know y'all right there with me when you can say it done been plenty of food. The fajitas, the spaghettis of the world, the hot wings, burning the roof of our mouths, tongues. Y'all know when y'all be eating that extra hot food fresh out the oven at a restaurant, especially if you eating like some spaghetti or something like that. You eat something fresh out the restaurant and you spinning them noodles around and you put it in your mouth and you what about all them times when I done burned the roof of my mouth? Or what about when I'm drinking some cold shit? What about that? What about all them slushies that done gave me brain freezes? What about all the ice creams that gave me brain freeze? Where's my compensation for that? Those things hurt too. Now, it did look like the little girl got like a severely little burn. You know, she had some skin peeled off and all this other stuff. But I think that the mental and emotional trauma of getting your mouth burned or catching a brain freeze is just as traumatizing as this little girl getting burned by a chicken nugget. I'm just trying to formulate how this whole thing came about with her getting burned by the chicken nugget. Like, I'm assuming that the chicken nugget was so hot that when she picked it up, she instantly dropped it because it was burning her hands, and it fell on her arm, and she probably started crying. She was probably eating inside the restaurant. It was probably multiple witnesses that witnessed her getting burned by this chicken nugget. So the evidence was irrefutable. Is that a word? I believe that's a word. But if it's not, hey, you win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. Anyways, back to the Nuggets, right? I just think it's crazy that this little girl got paid that much for getting burned by a nugget. And I'm not saying it's crazy as in it shouldn't have happened. I'm just saying it's crazy as in I just never thought that something like this would be possible. And now that the people in 2023 have seen that a little girl got burned by a chicken nugget and got $800K, I'm pretty sure now, especially parents with kids, are gonna try to get their kids to, you know what I'm saying, do some little things to get some money. And you might be like, oh no, like what parent would do that to their kid? You would be surprised. You'd be surprised, man. These parents will use their kids to get a quick buck. Y'all know it and I know it, man. Come on, man. They say, what you need child support for? All you got to do is get your kid to drop a chicken nugget on their leg and have it leave a burn mark and you're paid. I'm talking about, man. I wonder where all that money went to. To her trust fund, to the family emergency fund. We got to look out for that type of stuff. Like is the little girl really getting rewarded $800,000? Or is this just gonna be the family's money? You know, these are questions that I need answers to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not prejudging anybody, but I feel like it's a valid question. Where's the money going to? Now, although that's none of our business, I'm just saying, what does an 8-year-old girl need with $800,000 at this point in time in her life? She definitely is going to need it later in her life, and she needs to be able to have access to that money. But if you think that $800K is just going to be sitting in that bank account untouched, and the parents ain't going to give themselves something nice, well, I already can see how it's coming. Man, without me, you wouldn't even have that nugget. You wouldn't even have that nugget to burn you in the first place. I'm the reason you got paid. I took you to McDonald's. You didn't come here yourself. And when you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you looking at your mom like, Mom, I'm the one that went through the pain. I'm the one that went through the pain. I drove you there. I birthed you. I bought you the Happy Meal. There is no you without me. I'm telling you, man. The mom booked 2 flights to a round trip vacation to somewhere. I just hope that they put in the $800K in a trust fund, and they throw a little bit of that money into some investments. You can really capitalize off that $800,000 now. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Make that money work for you. You know what I'm saying? Make that money make you money while you sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this little girl got blessed with $800,000, I know there's plenty of people out there who's like, well, maybe if I burn myself with a fajita meat, I can get some compensation. And I promise you, they're gonna look at your grown dumb ass and they're gonna be like, What are you doing? Are you okay? I'm telling you, that 800K was a fantasy. Trust when I say, the moment that news hit the market, these restaurant chains and all that, they started tightening up, and they started making contracts. They started making documents to protect themselves from ever having to go through what McDonald's went through. Because even though the 800K ain't nothing to the McDonald's corporation, I know they were still pissed that they had to pay that. Oh, and that cook for that day? Hey, he ain't allowed to work at a McDonald's worldwide again. Bro can't even go to China and work at Mickey D's. That's how bad it is for him. I'm talking about, he might have just lost his opportunity to be a cook at any restaurant, any place ever. Because the fact that you heated up them chicken nuggets to that degree, to where a little girl got a 2nd-degree burn on her, it looks like, you're done. If you thought that you being a chef was going to start out with a McDonald's career, it started and died at McDonald's. I'm sorry. It's over with. All right? You don't even need to think about that type of stuff anymore. They're not compensating you. They just said, you know what, stay the hell away from our McDonald's worldwide, globally. I don't care if you're in Indonesia and want to stop by and get a fry because you haven't eaten in 3 days. You go to KFC. We don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your face. Don't ask me for no apple pies, no promo deals. Don't even ask me for a recommendation. Just get out. I know them boys was hot. Boy, they might have been so hot, boy, that whole staff that night might have got fired. That whole staff that day might have been let go. See, this is why we need the robots in there ASAP. These humans, they're messing up. They don't respect what we stand for here at McDonald's. They don't respect it. I'm pulling a plug on all operations. We need to get them out of here. We need to get them gone. I'm tired of seeing them. So yeah, man, you know, it's just wild. You know, I never expected to hear anything like that, man. Like, wow. You getting 800K as an 8-year-old because you got burned in the arm by a chicken nugget. And you know what's crazy? Is that I know that some of y'all out there are gonna try to finesse and get that same settlement payment, that same compensation, and they gonna give you a $50 gift card and a slap on the shoulder and be like, hey, is bygones bygones? They ain't paying for no hospital bills, no fees. Like, I'm telling you, do not go this route. Do not put yourself at harm's way, burning yourself at a restaurant thinking they gonna pay you what McDonald's paid. Because I'm telling you, that word got out to the food industry, and they tightening up. All the legal things they need to tighten up, they tightening it up. And they making sure, like, we're not gonna be like McDonald's, because I'll be damned if we pay anybody 800K. I'd rather take the shirt off my back and brand myself all night than to give somebody 800K of my money that I'm working for, that I'm over here building through these restaurants. We're not doing that. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't fall for the trap, man. Don't fall for the bait, all right? Just because it worked for her don't mean it's going to work for you. You're going to be getting in your feelings, be like, well, she got paid this amount. Why you giving me a gift card? We don't care about you like that. It hit different with her. We don't care about you like that. So y'all be safe at these restaurants, man. Apparently, you know, they got arm-burning nuggets. So, you know, just take that in consideration. But other than that, man, hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in for another video. If you made it this far in the video and you still haven't subscribed, I really don't know what you're doing at this point because, hey, man, I'm just only getting better. And I drop every week. I can't remember the last week I haven't dropped. So go ahead, sub up, man, because I'm getting more and more consistent every time. And it's all because of y'all, because I love entertaining y'all, you know what I'm saying? We almost at 4K. Roll to 1 million subs. I'm gonna keep grinding and I'm gonna keep dropping these videos for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Getting this content out. And yeah, man, entertaining the people, man. So other than that, hope y'all have a blessed day. And yes, sir, I'm out. Peace.